Hello, everyone. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Okay, so usually before a stream starts, I actually check to make sure if... Oh god, okay. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Oh, you know what? I think I know. Before the stream starts, I try to record, like a test thing to make sure that my audio sounds okay. But I haven't actually done that yet because I forgot. So what I'm gonna end up doing now is I'm going to listen to the stream from my phone because I have the browser turned off right now, and I gotta keep talking like this. All right. Can I still hear myself? Hello? It doesn't seem like I can hear myself. Hello, hello. Oh, okay, here we go. You know what? The mic positioning is a bit weird. Try to do this in real time. Okay, there we go. Let's hear how I sound exactly. It's a little loud. I can bring the volume down a bit. I seem to sound okay. No distortion, no weird audio or anything. Yeah, okay. Alright. Turn the audio back off. Sorry, I bumped the mic into the desk. Okay. There we go. Everything should be back to normal now. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, welcome to the stream tonight. I'm going to be getting started on a new PokeCombiner, based off of my team that I used for my Legends ZA playthrough. And it should be pretty interesting because I'm going to be using exclusively Mega Evolved Pokemon, which means there's going to be a lot of detail and a lot of potential for creativity, but also a lot of potential of being careful with the designs, because there's a very good chance that this design will work really well, but there's also a very good chance that the design will fall apart because there's so much going on in a lot of these Mega Evolved Pokemon. So, oh, I should probably have... Do I have another thing open here that I could... I don't. Okay, give me a second here because the way that I have this arranged is a bit weird. Let's open up a new window capture. I'm just gonna call it subcapture. Sure. And then we open this up. So we have our references right here. Capture cursor. That's fine. Oh, there is going to be music. I am going to start playing that in just a second. Alright, so you should be able to just see this, and there's also going to be a chance that I am going to resize the window like multiple times, and it's going to lead to this happening. But I do not think we really need to worry about that very much, because I really don't think I need to resize this all that much. So yeah. Let's keep it like that for now, and see how that goes. It's been a long time since I worked on a combiner on stream. So I want to make sure that everything works out well. Okay. Let's make sure to have my numpad ready. My posture up. Test the performance here. Everything looks pretty good so far. Alright, let's go ahead and play that music. I really hope that this does not get claimed. Oh, whoops! Oh, the numpad even affects that too. Okay, that's fine. So, let's get started here. We are currently in the conceptual phase, and that is what we're going to be working on today. We're gonna just figure out where all the Pokemon are gonna go. And how exactly they're gonna look. I do not know how many parts this is gonna take. There's no predicting how many parts this is gonna take. So, let's see here. So what we have right here is Mega Zygarde, Abomasnow, Barbaracle, Meganium, Scolipede, Drampa, and Beetril. So I have decided that Scolipede here is probably going to be a leg. I feel like this really cool armored area right here would work as a really cool looking leg. So I guess if I could start from somewhere, it could be there. Oh yeah, this feels nice so far. Okay. Yeah, see, because this would be like a good shin area. And the horns could make pretty cool looking knees. Right here. And then this region right here could rotate around and become the foot. The feet can rest down like this. The other set of legs could rest down like this. But you know, those back tail spikes could work well as heels. Or no. The transformation method for this would be pretty simple, all things considered. Like, I've done much more complex transformation methods for these combiners, but sometimes you really don't need to do that. That's a pretty good looking leg, right? It's not too bad. Okay. So I think we're off to a pretty good start here. I think the Mega Beetril is going to end up, and the shiny one particularly, courtesy of Jason, would probably make for a good arm. And I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. So, this area right here, these somewhat grooves, I don't know what you would call these. Was the idea for those was that the arms right here attaches onto here? Because what I was thinking is, if we put the arm right there, and because I'm obsessed with trying to make fingers out of anything that I could possibly get out of it, well, maybe they don't have to look like fingers. I mean, they could be fingers, but they could be like some kind of scary shock thing. Like that. Jason, speak of the devil. Look, I'm doing it. I'm finally getting my combiner going. It's just like old times. How would the head be arranged? Probably like this. The antennae would go down like this to give the shoulder a nice flared look. The set of wings here. What do I do with these wings? What do I do with the extra spikes? I don't know if I want to do this, but do I want to attach the larger ones? So it just becomes like one big, scary, spiky shock weapon? For his hand spikes, maybe they go up for more flair. Like maybe they can cover the face. If they point up from the sides of his head. How close is this? It essentially covers like the whole head. They could also connect to make one big needle. Oh, Amber Viewer, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Oh, speaking of, Astroneer stream. That's next week. Like an actual stream. This won't be a test stream or anything. But we're gonna be streaming more Astroneer next week. I hope you're doing well tonight. If I decided to... Oh god, it would give it a lot more bulk though, when it comes down to it. And right now the arm does seem a little bit short. Five needles, 5 fingers. I'm kind of liking the potential this has, even though it is really just Beedrill posing. But a lot of combiner limbs are just that, aren't they? Yeah, because we still haven't decided on what how the wings are gonna work. Okay, let's make this larger. It is actually a team of 7. So it's my team that I used plus Mega Zygarde. But I might actually already have an idea for Mega Zygarde. I'm still torn on the idea of just having this up here and then having the wings in between the spikes. It just makes for a really cool looking silhouette, potentially. Let's go ahead and bring this up a little bit more. I think I'm gonna go with this for the arm, actually. Oh, and if you haven't seen it yet, Jason, this is what Scolipede will look like as a leg. You could put Beedrill as the back piece. That is if you're still working out on who goes where. Probably. Yeah, we could definitely arrange some things around as time goes on. The chest region is going to be the trickiest part, I think. But yeah, I kind of want Abomasnow to be the centerpiece, like the torso, because I think these sections right here could be really cool, like jet boosters of some kind. It's just a matter of how I'm gonna execute this. Also, what the head's gonna end up look. Oh no, the head will probably be Barbaracle. Okay, hold on. I think I might have something here. I just need to put it into motion here. This is always all over the place, but I've accepted that this is kind of normal for conceptualizing combiners, is just that. Alright, and then Mega Barbaracle's head is going to... do I want it to be just the Barbaracle, though? The Barbaracle head, I mean? Yeah, you gotta sketch it out first. You gotta figure things out. Okay, I don't know how well this idea is gonna work. But what if we did... Okay, it might be a little hard to see what I'm trying to do here, but what if we had all the little Barbaracle arms arranged on the stomach like intestines? Might be a bit of a stretch. No pun intended. Because we also gotta figure out where Meganium's gonna go. Wait. Oh, you know what? Do I want Meganium to be the arm, or do I want Trampa to be the arm? I feel like this flower section right here could make for a pretty nice looking leg. But I'm really liking the intestinal idea for all the arms. Oh. Okay, sorry, I just had another idea. And then you attach the beach-roll arm onto here. And then the thighs would be sort of muscular, which is just all of the binacle arms. Like arranged in like a muscular sort of, I guess kind of like iron symbiosis, Jason. But yeah, as you suggested, the extra arms can be connectors for the other limbs. The toe here would connect to all the other components right here. So if I wanted Meganium to be a leg, how would I want that to look? Would I want the layered flowers to sort of go like this? Nope, that's too bulky. Hi, Cheesecake! Enjoy your lurk! I hope you've been doing well tonight. It does look a little bit like a caterpillar, yeah. But I'm not vibing with that very well, though. I don't know if I want the head to be the... Oh, I'm glad you've been having a good day. But I don't think I want Meganium's mouth to be connected to there, so... How am I gonna do this? Had a random surge of pain on your right temple, so you're just gonna chill in bed while playing Poco. Oh god, Jason, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm really glad that it calmed the pain. Does it still hurt? How bad does it still hurt right now, even if it... Oh, I'm really glad that your art is healing. Or that my art is healing. I hope the OC art that you've been working on has been going well, too. Okay, I can't really figure Meganium out, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out for right now. For Drampa right here. Okay, so I'm noticing 3 spiral sections right here. It's gonna go like this. And then, I guess, like in a similar vein to Shockwave, I could have the long neck be like a wire sort of thing. And then have Drampa's head. You know, because the top of Drampa's head sort of resemble fingers. And then I could have Drampa's arms, which are the fourth set of spirals. And then I could have... It's mild right now. You were just watching a show and it was sudden. Oh, no. You dabbled a bit on it today. Gotta go back to it if your head calms down. Jameek! Hello, hello again! I hope you're doing well tonight. I hope you rested well, and I hope you had a good day at work. I hope work wasn't too bad. Okay, I think I figured Drampa out. It's a little hard to tell what exactly we're looking at here, but... It's just a mishmash of spirals. You got like 1 hour of nap. Oh, God. How have you been feeling after that? Ugh, Meganium, what am I gonna do with you? Maybe the antennae could wrap around Barbaricle's leg, or Barbaricle's thigh. Oh! Oh, hi Matcha. Yes, I will hydrate. Oh, congrats on the streak, Isaac. You saved your streak. Oh yes, you're right. I should remember to save too. You're a little tired, but your second wind kicked in. I actually don't know what, like, I don't know what it means for wind to kick in, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not. If your second wind kicks in, I wouldn't know how to respond to that, but I hope it's not a bad thing. Oh, a second burst of energy. Oh, yes. Okay, then that's really good then. It's really good that you were able to get that. Okay, so what I've decided here is that... How do I explain this? More energy. That's great. Oh, I'm really glad. And now I know what the second wind means. So the layer of flowers is going to go right here on the front. Meganium's body, on the other hand, is going to serve as a very, very bulky set of heal. Bulky? Yeah, bulky heal. I think this will work. I could even crinkle down the body section if I need to. Or maybe... Maybe we have the body split? Have the tail sort of go out like this? That's gonna be a really, really wide leg though. So maybe the legs could, or the body could close in a little bit more. Like this. And so like some of the petals would fold in to make space for it. Yeah, honestly, that's gonna be a whole lot more, like, better. A little bit more, like, creative in the transformation aspect of it. Make it a bit more involved. Okay. Well, we pretty much got all of them figured out. We just need to figure out where Zygarde's gonna go. Which is fine because I think I might have an idea. So Mega Zygarde here is like, it's like a little guy with a big cannon. And I actually like the design of this a lot. Like a lot. This is really cool. I was actually gonna have Mega Zygarde become like the chest region. Like my other combiner that I did a couple years ago. But I actually really like the idea of Abomasnow being the chest region. I can't have all of this at once. That's way too much energy. But I was thinking the cannon could be like an obvious Megatron fusion cannon sort of thing. This really is just gonna end up looking a bit like Megatron, isn't it? But then where's the rest of Zygarde gonna go? Maybe it'll be a parts former? Like maybe this this section will separate. And it will go somewhere. But where? Or maybe I could just... Oh, what if... Okay, so maybe the chest region could be put right here. This is a very, very sloppy sketch, but... Zygarde's head would be right here, and it would kind of be like a sight. The sights of the cannon. Even though, as it stands, I don't think the sight could ever really be practically used. Considering the head and how bulky and wide everything looks right now. The rest of the body could go like this. And then just this like drape slash tail could be a nice like visual flavor sort of thing. This looks rough, but it's gonna come together a lot more, I reckon. Okay. Well, I think what we need to do now is clean this up a bit more. So also, where are the rest of Abomasnow? Where's that gonna end up going? Is it just gonna be like this? Yeah, we can go with that. Sure. They are gonna be jets, yeah. So we need to work on a much more cleaner silhouette for this combiner. I don't think I want the head to be that small. There we go. It's teetering a little bit to the side. So let's go ahead and Also, full disclosure, there's a good chance that this stream might be a bit shorter than usual. I've got a lot that I need to work on, as usual, but considering this is the conceptual phase, I don't know how long this is going to end up taking. Which isn't to say that I'm going to be rushing this by any means. I did have a bit of a rough morning too. Nothing bad particularly happened, and my PC's been fine, but it's just me being like really clumsy and like making small minor mistakes that add up, and like getting your like clothes caught by the doorknob and like knocking something over. Very, very trivial things, but they add up after a while when they just keep happening. Could make the mech somewhat of a hunchback to accommodate the rest of Obama's now. Oh, it could, yeah. Probably could. Okay, I like the hunchback idea though. So let's see here. See if I can try to execute this. Because it would be cool to show off all the jets and such. I want to still make sure that the intestines are still visible though. You sketch something enough times and it starts to come together more and more. I'm kind of making this tail a bit longer, aren't I? Okay, so I'm liking this quite a bit. I think I want to go ahead and start. I want to move the B-draw out of the way though, so that Mechanium is more visible. Especially the doorknob somehow getting caught up in your coat pocket. Yeah, see, these are a lot of these things that you feel like would be absolutely impossible to do. And it is sort of very difficult to do if you're doing it intentionally. But then you're able to pull these things off, like, not on purpose. And it's like, what? think I want to go ahead and start working on that final pose now, because I might have an idea, but it's going to require some very careful planning. I do feel pretty bad making Meganium the leg, considering Meganium really did carry a lot of endgame. I want to make the legs smaller. I'm going to show off the wire neck. Try to sacrifice even more canvas space. Here we go. Spikes can flare up like this. There we go. Absolutely crazy looking combiner. It's kind of reminding me of the Toxapex one, actually. One of your combiners, Jason. Yeah, because this wouldn't be the first time I've done a hunchback combiner that also involves Scolopine. Is it the only other hunchback? Oh man, I would have to look at the folder of all the combiners I've done. Because I want to say yes, but then I could be wrong. Oh, you are a wide one though. Composition for this one is going to be so much more wider than usual. I'm wondering if I should try to enforce some kind of perspective so that there's a little bit more verticality. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be really wide. raise the cannon up a bit more. You're not going to be able to see Grandpa as much, but... And then maybe to fill this space right here, fill it with like intense mega energy that's coming from the cannon. Yeah, I think this will work. It's just gonna look very, very crazy. But that is what is expected. Now to make sense of everything. I want to review exactly what we have done here so far. Just to make the goal very clear, very obvious. Alright, let's start with the Abomasnow section. You also want to make sure that the barbarical head is nice and visible too. I don't think we want to give people the idea that Abomasnow's face here is supposed to be the head, which would look cool, but then what exactly is barbarical going to do? Aside from just being the lower section. But as long as we don't make Abomasnow's eyes like too obvious. The obvious ice boosters back here. Okay. Arms could go back there. And I really would like to have the other set of ice spikes that Abomasnow has. And have that be nice and visible too. Oh god. I'm thinking way too far ahead here, but I'm just wondering what my combiner for Winds and Waves is going to look like. If I ever do decide to play it. Like if I ever get to play it. If once it comes out. Just thinking about all the new Pokemon that would come out, and I am definitely gonna have, like, because a lot of these runs involve me, like, trying to use exclusively a team of the new mons. So, just imagining what that combiner for that would look like. Oh, this track is really good. I've been listening to Just Saint's theme, like, way too often. This track is just so good. Oh, the spikes will go great with Abomasnow's boosters. Ugh, my eye. There we go. Let's keep going. It is diva music indeed. Very muscular, these thighs. But that was the idea. And now, intestines. I want to make it obvious that these are intestines. I'm gonna need some references for intestines. There's like 40 tracks of this left. Alright, here we go. Of course, I could just do a bunch of swirlies because this is still like a fairly rough phase. We haven't done the clean rough for this yet. I think we're a little far away from that still. Oh, there could be like an assimilation thing going on too. Like the barbarical heads or hands could just cover all over the all over the boosters like this. It'd be kind of like freaky looking. But I don't want that to cover too much of the... Okay, let's be a little bit more careful. Because I like the idea, but... Oh, hi Matcha.
You drink Wilkins coffee?
No. Ow. Oh. Oh, welcome in, JP. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, thank you for the helmet. I hope that doesn't affect the performance too much. It doesn't look like it is. That's good. Oh, that just happens. That happens when you don't drink Wilkins coffee. You get punished. Inhumanely punished. I think I'm alright. The different colors will help separate the Pokemon. Yeah, very much so. I want to make the boosters bigger. Bigger boosters. Okay, let's keep going. Wilkins coffee. I believe it is an ancient brand of coffee that existed, but it is pretty cursed, it would seem. The most aggressive set of ads you would ever see. Set of commercials. The proper term is commercials. Oh, hi Matcha. Oh yes, thank you. Oh, thank you, GP. Yeah, we pretty much got the combiner figured out, so now we just need to execute it well. God, I love this armor piece right here. I want to emphasize this, like, as much as I can. Also want to make sure Scoliped's eyes aren't visible. Its horns are also really big, so I gotta be careful. Little, spike. Not everything are called spikes in Tien. Okay, so the butt is going to be right here. And then the other tail, or the tails are going to be foot spikes right there. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is going so far, though. This is going to be definitely going to be one of the crazier combiners I've done. For sure. Alright, and now Meganium's leg. So those first 2 layers of flowers are going to be unaffected, but once we get to the last 2, the side petals are going to be concealed and like this. Curious to see what the color palette for this is going to end up looking like. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit careful here, but because Drampa's design, there's a lot going on with the design for Mega Drampa, so maybe perhaps Beetrow can move up a bit. Oh wait, his antennae are also part of Beetrow. There we go. I don't want the arm to lose visibility, but so this Drampa hand's gonna have a lot of fingers. Or at least just one extra one. It's like a potato with like 2 things poking out of it. Whatever I drew here. Okay, then we have Drampa's neck. You know, I think I kind of want to give Mega Drampa like a car motif. Either a car or a tank motif. So maybe these could be like tank treads or something like that. Finally, Zygarde's cannon. Doesn't this open up? I forget what the cannon looked like. Oh, you know what? What if I just pulled up my own stream to get the idea? Here we go. It's just gotta go out and look for it. Oh, whoops. No. Sorry. I'm trying to look for a reference from my own VOD. Mega evolve the Zygarde already. Do it now. Alright, here we go. I thought it looked like a giant hammer at first, this Zygarde's cannon. The core enforcer. Z, yeah, Z. Oh, I need to keep that in mind. Oh, okay. So the whole thing just opens up like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to accentuate the Z. Let's raise this up a bit, which in turn will give it a good sense of verticality. Okay, so far so good. Now we just need to balance out the perspective a little more. Kind of like, yeah, definitely better. Or do I like this more? It kind of makes it look a little bit longer. Definitely want to stretch this out more. Alright. Let's get the little guy mounted onto the cannon. Oh wait, what is the rest of the soundtrack? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Get tape. Oh, what have I done? This little speck of dust just won't go away. Or do I want... Okay, so in the cutscene, Zygarde goes behind the cannon. I think I like my sights idea a little bit more. Okay. I want this to look explosive, even though it's not really... It's charging up the attack, so we want the charge up to look effective. There's also like this dark, like, electric effect that it kind of has too, so we want to make sure that that's there. Alright. There's a lot happening here. Let me bring the chat back here real quick. Oh, did I just... Ah, it's fine. I'll get it later. I'm gonna need to update this reference sheet anyway. So if we're gonna have the effect look this crazy, then we're gonna need to raise the tail up just a bit more. How many streams is this gonna take? I wonder. Alright. Let's see. Runtime doesn't look too bad. I think we can keep going. Let's get some of the mechanical detail figured out. Oh, this isn't symmetrical, isn't it? Let's narrow the eyes down a bit. Oh, wait, hold on. Getting a bit ahead of myself here. Get a little bit of that old creepy detail in. There we go. There's gonna be so many mechanical panels here. Let's have a visible hinge right here too. The best and easiest way to not get lost in the details is to just color everything in advance, which is going to be a very important thing for me to do. So let's go ahead and do that already. What? Oh, this is the original version. I guess this just plays when you fight Xerneas and Yveltal. Oh, do you get to fight Xerneas and Yveltal on this? That's post-game stuff, right? That reminds me, I gotta do more Legend CA streams. Yes, I'm being reminded of that now. Okay, Jason confirms this. I see. Are they relevant to the narrative of ZA at all? I kind of forgot what role they fit in the original X and Y, so I wouldn't really know, like, what they're relevant. They were mentioned in the story of ZA. Wait. Ugh. I forgot about the... What role they played in Legend CA. Ugh. Feels like something I really shouldn't be forgetting. But I'm sure the game will remind me if I ever come across them again. In ZA, it's just side quests, a small bit story. Okay, got it. This is a nice shade of green, by the way. I like this. The main story didn't have them, I'm sure. If anything, it was probably a name drop. I remembered it being the name drop, yes. Definitely remembered that. I want this crack to look like an actual crack and not like part of the robot's design. How do I make that look obvious though? I'm really liking how Obama Snow's looking. A lot, for sure. Oh, this is also from X and Y. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Blue recently on my 3DS. So I'd imagine this would be very familiar right now. Also, I don't know if anyone else in chat has been playing Pokemon Blue, has ever played Pokemon Blue, but does anyone else remember how, like... Can anyone else agree with me when I say that the crit rate for Pokemon Blue, or for Gen 1 in general, is like a little bit higher than I thought it was, than I remembered it being? I feel like critical hits seem to happen a lot more often in those games than I remembered it being. It's forgivable because it is one of the it's the earlier games. It laid a lot of foundation work, and then they had just improved it from that point, but oh boy, it has aged. Barbaricle's head is such an easy mech head design though. You're gonna not be able to see it very much because it's so tiny. Oh boy, I gotta be very careful with this. It does make it look monstrously huge though, but I hope I can make it stand out well. Maybe just not have the eyes visible on Abomasnow. Glowy eyes? Probably. I could also do some lighting stuff to make sure that the head is, like, well lit. I'll do as much as I can. Barbaricle's head is considerably darker, so in comparison to Abomasnow, which actually would probably help make it stand out. The black, like, head design against all the white should work out well. But are people going to be able to read that as a head? We'll have to see. This isn't gonna be copyrighted, right? Like in Scarlet and Violet? No, I don't think so. I'm also gonna make the eyes red. Possibly Drampa's dark clouds could make it hard. Wait. Maybe. These are supposed to be Abomasnow's jet boosters though, so it's only just gonna be next to... wait, you might be right though. Because even if it's like adjacent to the Trampa arm. Don't know how visually confusing it will end up being. But let's just keep going. We've already got quite a bit done here. The barbarical arms around this is gonna have to be its own separate layer. Yeah, trust the process. Okay. Let's go ahead and color this. I'm really gonna have to pace myself with this. Just get one tiny little piece, bit by bit. Huh. Okay, let's get the cylindrical, the metal cylindrical like stuff in here too. Welcome in, Zoingo. I hope you're doing well tonight. This is gonna be a big one indeed. Yeah, this is what I got done so far. And this, as you can kind of see, I'm still working on Obama Snow. Getting all the little intricate bits and pieces figured out. But I'm very much looking forward to the results regardless. I've done a lot of ambitious PokeCombiners in my time. In my time, what do I mean by that? You know what I mean. But this has to be right up there, I think. Less components than some of the other ones I've done, but doesn't make it any less intense. Oh, that's part of that, okay. Okay, I want to work on the rest of the barbarical section because that one interests me a lot. Arms, or rather the legs. Obama Snow's little legs are very stubby and small. Oh, we really aren't done with this section, are we? But I think I want to get to the Beatrill section before I get to the rest of these right here. At the very least, I can get this done. Where are the numbers gonna go? I haven't really thought about it that much. Oh, do I want to do that though? Yeah, maybe a little bit, just a little bit. This track reminds me of a particular track from a Lupin the Third movie. It was the CG one. Oh, Bun Carson, I know you. What was your nickname? What did Zarin call you? This song was slaying a 90s point-and-click detective game. This is the track that plays when you're in Looker's Bureau. Carrie, yes. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well tonight. You've played Legend CA, right? Oh, wait, I already have the color in, right? I'm doing pretty well, yes. Today was Clumsy NTN day, Clumsy TN sort of day. But I still pulled through, I guess. But, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here finally working on this and seeing this all come together. You're working your way through the DLC. How's that been so far? I haven't purchased it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna get into it. I've heard very mixed things about it, but I hope you've been having a good time with it. Oh, if you haven't seen it yet, this is what the whole combiner looks like right now. This is based off of the my team that I use for the game. Plus Zygarde. It's fun, kind of more the same. Fight Rogue Megas, fill a meter, fight more, but the cast carries it. Oh, I see. I guess I would probably enjoy that, but I don't see myself getting into that for a little while. I'm gonna just do post-game stuff for the base game for right now. Also, thank you. It's gonna be a lot. So it's just a lot of careful planning and balancing and all that. And making sure I know where I am. Because there's a lot going on here. Alright. I think, so here's what's gonna happen here, chat. Because again, I am pretty busy, and I gotta get some stuff to finish. I have stuff I need to finish, so we aren't gonna end immediately, but I am gonna get the rest of the Barbarical section done, because I really want to work on that. And I think we'll call it here. So let's keep going. Spike! Spike! How have you been? I hope you've been well. Have you played Legend ZA? You ate a huge sandwich, so you're very full. I really like sandwiches a lot. What kind of sandwich was it? You were asked to ask you if you would consider making a reference art for a train. For a train? You showed her my mech art, and she liked my style. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for recommending me. I would be interested in working on something like that, yeah. I'll see what my schedule looks like to fit something like that in, but I would love to work on that. I haven't really worked on a lot of trains in a while. Like, I haven't drawn, like... I used to draw a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine when I was little, so hopefully that experience from 20 plus years ago will pay off. But I should do just fine. Oh wait, I did draw train related stuff kind of recently. It was a few years ago, but Yeah, I would love to work on that. This particular area in ZA felt very much like an old school Pokemon dungeon. Like a Team Rocket base, or I guess in this case a Team Flare base. Very nice. Solving all the little puzzles and such, I really liked it. Oh, wait a minute. You're just imagining the next combiner being a large train. I like to imagine Aggron would be involved in this. Okay, let's... Sorry about the sirens, by the way. The frequency of the sirens blaring out seems to fluctuate quite a bit. Over VGen or DM? Let's try over DM. I really like Barbaracle a lot. Barbaracle is a very cool design. And I like the Mega form a lot. I'm happy I finally got to actually do something with Barbaracle and ZA, because I didn't have too much of a chance in X and Y. Even though I had total control over that, the team I ended up with was the team I ended up with. But if I knew that I wanted to do like a full team of new Pokemon, at the time, Barbaracle would have definitely been one of those. Oh boy, this is gonna be... I want to do something about the distribution for the spikes here, so I want to be... Again, I want to be careful. Mega Aggron and G-Max Colossal. Oh, that is perfect. I really like that a lot. The Colossal part is especially genius. My god, the Carkol could be like the back of the... What is it called? The train cars? The stuff that the train pulls? I think they're just called cars, right? I kind of want to see that now. Or draw that. I am an artist after all. yeah, having these alternate, aesthetically, it's gonna look a lot better. You know, I didn't want to get into this topic because it seems like I get into this every stream, just talking about like technical stuff and such. But I'm really happy that I'm still able to stream right now. For those who don't know, I've been having a lot of very serious issues with my PC lately, and currently working and looking into trying to get those problems solved. But I'm just really happy that my PC is still allowing me to stream. Alright. Alright, I gotta be a little careful here because I'm not able to see it very easily. What if I just... Yeah, what if I just stretched it a bit so that you can actually see the intestines? Oh, thank you. Reverb Room can be the engine. Yeah, I like that. Paldean wheezing being the smoke chimney. Yes! Oh, yes! I didn't even think about that either. I like that. I really want to draw that now. But yeah, I'll figure something out with it. I think the answer to all of this is just I'm gonna just need a I'm gonna need a just a better, like a new PC, but just use my laptop for art. I'm gonna have it like, I don't want to make it that big. And then just record it off of like a splitter or something like that. Just so the why am I saying just a lot now? Is that my new word of the day? Just. But yeah, you get the idea. Because lately this PC is having like the hardest of issues, or rather Clip Studio. I get serious performance issues with Clip Studio when I have my browser open, plus OBS and my PNG Tuber software, so I'm actually looking at chat through OBS, but also on my phone, which is fine. I'm not able to see any follower alerts or anything like that, so to anyone, I might just catch up on that, honestly. Alright, no new followers yet, okay. It launches from a Gmax Duraludon. Okay, there we go. Thinking it's a Megazord launching from a Gmax Duraludon and rushes into the monster of the week that transforms into shape. We do have a lot of monsters that are like that. Beanie! Oh my god, Beanie. I'm finally working on my ZA combiner. Hold on, I'm gonna shade this part out and show you what I have so far. Because this might be one of my most craziest ones yet. You were streaming earlier today, weren't you? This is what I have so far. If I'm up for a quick break, you have a challenge for me. What would this challenge be? Craving Resha Sentai Tokyuker with all this train talk. That's not one of the more recent ones, right? What is that? Keith, I actually don't have my browser open, so... Oh, whoops, don't do that. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't have my browser open when I stream art, or just stream in general, because the performance gets really, really bad. Truck also agrees. What is this, though? I'm curious. Alright, let's see if I can execute this well. It's a test to see how well I can differentiate colors. Is it like a color blindness test? That sounds like something I want to do. Maybe after I get this section done. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. Oh, you know what? There is like this segmented thing that is like really... Barbarical's got like really thin waists, like a very thin waist. I'm wondering if I should just have that be like the large intestine. And then just have the rest of this be... Again, I need to be really careful with this. I don't know if the black section's gonna end up losing a lot of the visibility about the fact that these are intestines. Toaster Struder, welcome in. How is it the intestine if it's exposed like that? I'm crying. Sorry. That's a good point, Toaster. Oh, you know what? I am gonna have to open up the browser. The outtestin, right. I'm gonna have to open up the browser anyway to raid someone out, so yeah. I think once I get this section done, which isn't that much more, I think, is when I can try the thing that Beanie shared. Okay. This could work, but I think we're gonna need a little less of these. It kind of looks like something is wrong with the intestines, like Barbarical ate something, like not very good. There we go. You're watching through Kuga right now. You gotta get back to that. How much of it have you gone through? Feeling like Transformers Beast Wars when you get to see robot guts. Very much so, yeah. Oh my god. There's just so much. Alright, I'm gonna keep going here. There's not much left to do, but... just get the tiny little bits in. And I think next stream I'm gonna try to knock out the rest of these. Because so much of this stream was just me figuring out where everyone's gonna go. Who's gonna be who, how everything's gonna look, and now that we've got that figured out, and the chat is currently blocked. Sorry about that. At least the hands and the intestines aren't staring at you. At least they're not staring at you, yeah. Oh god, can you imagine if there's eyeballs inside the intestines? That'd be so weird. You're rewatching Kamen Rider W on Watch Party Night with your viewers. Oh, really? I've seen Futopai. Is that how that's pronounced? But I've seen like the first couple episodes of that. I think that's what that's based on? I think that's the Kamen Rider that that's based on. I haven't seen this museum. Hold on a second. So the music track that's playing right now is showing footage of the museum in the game, which I had no idea existed. I have not been in this museum. I'm gonna... This game... I owe this game a bit of a... Oh, it's showing Hisuian stuff too. Yeah, I'm gonna need to stream this game again at some point, aren't I? Do all that post-game stuff. Well, I'm gonna worry about that some other time. For right now, I'm gonna finish up here. Let's open up the browser. And hope to God that everything works well. Oh, you know, I could just open up my Opera. My Opera GX. Go to my stream manager and go from there. Ah, thank you for the head pat. Futo PI, like private eye. Futo PI. Oh, I see. Oh, you know, I should probably use my phone, huh? That is possible. Ah! Oh! Hold on. Spike, I almost accidentally... I was trying to grab my phone, but, you know, this entire device is like 100% touchscreen, so I accidentally, like... More like Opera G-Quacks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open... Wait, hold on a second. Is this even... Oh, here we go. Great. And then we go ahead and... Alright, so... Beanie has shared us this, this here. I don't know how that's pronounced. What's my A-E-O-K-J-N-D? Is that how that's pronounced? You see two colors. You click on the line between them. That's it. It starts easy, but it does not stay easy. Each round the colors get closer together until we find your just noticeable difference. The smallest color change you can actually see. It takes about 40 rounds. Most people land around 0.02. You might do better, you probably won't, but hey, prove me wrong. Okay, let's try this out. So the line is right here. Dead on. Sharp. Bosh. On it. Ooh, these are nice colors. This is just giving me color palette ideas. Correct. Bosh. Yeah. Bosh. I actually never heard of that word before. Okay, this one is slightly harder, but I can still see it. It's getting a little bit harder now. Just a bit. My monitor does have like fairly wacky colors. So I don't know if this is more or less me testing the colors of my monitor. My laptop screen. I'm doing this on my laptop screen. I think it's right here. Okay, that's a bit easier. Oh god, oh. Oh, this is really tough. It like nosedived in terms of difficulty. I can't see. I cannot see the difference. Can anyone else see the difference better than I can? What does my OBS look like? Oh my god, I don't see the difference at all. Nope, it was right there. In your defense, that was genuinely hard. Oh, I see the line here though. Yep. Oh, I see it. There's one right there. One right there. Okay, and there's one right there. Oh, I see it. It's right there. Clean. Ah, I see it. I have to move my head around in order to... Also, this screen is very dusty. Just noticed. There we go. Is this what having good eyesight feels like? I guess. I'm a bit nearsighted, though. I should be wearing glasses a lot more often, but I don't. In fact, you know what? No, where are my real glasses? Where'd I put that? Oh, it's way the heck up here. Don't know if this is actually gonna change anything or not, but... How dusty is this? Well, it's been in a case for a long time, so... Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, I think I see it. Yep, just barely. No, wait, really? That was way off to the side. Some of these are the little hamster and your brain's gotta kick the wheel into overdrive. Yeah, very much so. Are you seeing it or are you imagining it? Genuinely asking. I think I imagined it, actually. Wait, I see it. It's right here. Okay. I have to move my head around in order to do this. I think it's right here. Oh, okay. Oh, I see this one. I see this one. I see... I think it's right here. No, okay. Oh, this one's pretty easy. How did you find this beanie? Like, where did you find this? Oh, it's like right in the middle. Right there, yeah. Oh god. I think it's right here. No, okay, that's right here. Oh, I see that one. We're almost done here, chat. I see it right here, and right here, and... What? I feel like I'm seeing a horizontal line, but oh wait, no, it's right here. It's right here. All right. So this is my score. It is 0.0060, solidly below the standard J&D. You probably get unreasonably annoyed when someone says two slightly different blues are the same color. You're right, by the way. They're wrong. Oh, hi Hydra. You've got 0.0034. Oh, wow. So I forget, remind me, is this good? Being below the standard? Does this mean I can see the differences a lot more better? Is a higher number better or worse? Right, that was what I was wondering. Very interesting. Thank you so much for sharing that, Beanie. Uh-oh, how do I... Oh, there we go. Okay, so, let me go ahead and bring the main subject back. There we go. You even get to see everything here, too. Oh, no drop frames this time, that's good. I think it's based on the notes under it lower is better. Yeah, I think that would make sense. Anecdotally, when trans folks start taking estrogen, their ability to spot color differences increases. I guess it's an art performance enhancing drug. Really? I actually didn't know that. What about testosterone? Is that also the same thing? Wait, right? Testosterone is the trans male equivalent of estrogen. I think I got that right. Yeah. Huh. I actually didn't know about that. That's really cool. But yeah, so here's the combiner so far. It's probably a little hard to tell what is going on because of the sheer amount of detail that it has, but that cannon really does stand out quite a bit. Oh, testosterone is the masculine sex hormone, estrogen is the feminine one. I see, okay. And thank you too. If it impacts the way the cones in your eyes work, then it stands to reason it would. That would make sense too, yeah. Very much so. Men are usually more often to be colorblind compared to females, so most likely testosterone would make it harder to spot color differences. That's an interesting way to think about that. Also, this music. Oh, alright, let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Sorry, I was like getting lost in thought, like, oh, like that's how all of that works. Oh, you know what? Spirit is streaming right now. We could go ahead and raid him. Women are innately better at colors. You've been at a handicap the whole time. Yeah, it is what it is. But we all try our best. But that is also to say that we should I think I would definitely trust women more in terms of like colors and all that sort of stuff, for sure. But that is a very interesting trait difference. But let's go ahead and raid someone. And that someone is... I feel like I speak in a bit of a lisp sometimes. He goes by Half-Pint his channel name is Half-Pint Harlequin, but he goes by Spirit. He's referred to as Spirit. So we're going to be raiding him. He's currently playing Hitman, World of Assassination. Oh, I do also have a raid message. This is my raid message. If you are not subscribed, just coming through without the emotes will do just as fine. Thank you all so much for being a part of this journey that had just started. There's going to be a lot that's going to go into this. I don't know how many streams this is going to end up taking, but you know what? Maybe, like, as a good gaming break, I'll play some Legends EA, do some side quests, all that sort of stuff, and then come back to this, work on a little bit more. Combiners do take a while to get done, and I know that this is going to be a really long journey. So, to all of you that have stopped by during the beginning of it, thank you all so much. And I hope to see you all again soon with Astroneer, right? Yeah, Astroneer. And then after that, because I think like the day after that, I'm going to be doing some Ring Fit. Like an actual like Ring Fit stream. So look forward to that one. Alright, we are going to be raiding in just a second, so I will see you all next week. Have a good one, everyone.